ready for the bear story. Cory's bear story.
All right. So I lived at my house for like 10 years now in August, and I never seen a bear. So I had this 5-gallon bucket of used cooking oil sitting in my shed, and I took it out of my shed and I put some more in it, and I left it outside because I was going to get rid of it that weekend, right? So it didn't take very long. It was just that same night, I think. I'm having a bonfire. Connor was there, and
put it in the bonfire.
well, it's a 5-gallon bucket. I had a lot. You know? So, yeah. It was dark, and I heard a snap in the bush, like a branch, and it was something big. It wasn't just something small. And then 20 minutes later, I hear another snap just a little distance away, and I had bush behind my yard, between my yard and the highway. And so kept on listening and didn't hear anything else, but the next morning I go to look back there because it's tall grass. I wanted to see the tracks and what was going on back there. I saw the tracks and I looked over behind my shed, and there's the bucket of oil opened and all spilled on the ground, and teeth marks right through the lid, and so I said, oh, that's a bear, you know. So I cleaned all that up, and you know, so there was no more smell, and made sure there was nothing else around, and that was that. So and that was when I was on my vacation time. So Connor was still around. I think it was a few days later on Tuesday or Wednesday. We're laying down watching TV in the living room, and I see a bear across the street, right going through the neighbor's yard, like it was no big deal, you know. There's a bear right in town, you know, and I texted my neighbor because she had the bear in her yard too, and I said, yeah, I just saw a bear again right across the road, and she said, yeah, it's in my yard right now too. So okay. I said, I could come over and take care of that thing for you. She goes, no, it's just hungry, the poor thing. I said, well, I don't think it's a poor thing, the bear, you know, so I don't want that thing hanging around my yard.
Yeah.
Anyways, trying to think of what happened next now. Oh yeah, last week I was cutting up some wood with the chainsaw behind the garage, and I finished doing that. I was doing that for the jump off site for last week when I came into the park.
You're at the 3-minute mark now.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to keep it as short as I can. So I go back in the house after cutting the wood because I'm getting ready to go into the park, and come back out, and I go behind the shed where the bush is there. I forget what I was doing, and I scared the bear up a tree. So I said, oh, you little bugger. So I go back to the car, or to the house, to get my bear spray, and I wanted to just scare it away so that it wouldn't come back, but I couldn't get close enough. It took off, wouldn't let me get close enough to spray it in the face. Anyways, I go back in the house, and I'm doing more packing and doing stuff, and I scared that bear away 3 times that night. The last time, it came right in my yard, and it crapped right in my yard. I'm not kidding you. So I didn't even tell
That's
you
when you
this.
run out and get him in the face.
This part of the story, I didn't even tell you guys yet, but I ordered those Mountain House meals from MEC and a bunch of Cliff Bars, and I said, okay, to safe drop on my at my door, right? So I said, oh crap, and I'm at work, and I'm going into the park on Thursday night, so Friday I was expecting that, so I had to text my neighbor to say, hey, listen, you know the bear is around, right? So I'm getting a bunch of food delivered to my door. Can you go get it for me, please, and put it in your garage or your house, just so the bear doesn't, in case he smells it, you know? So it didn't come to there on that Friday, and the following Monday or Tuesday, it was supposed to come, and I left work at lunchtime. Well, first of all, Tuesday morning, it was garbage day, and I see a big pile of garbage laying on the street at 8 o'clock in the morning. So, okay, the bear is out. It's garbage day. He's having a heyday, right? So I said, that parcel of food is coming. All these Mountain House meals for this trip, you know. And so I took off from work at lunchtime just to go check, right? I'm checking the tracking on the computer, on the internet, and it says, expecting to be delivered today. And I left my door unlocked, and I left a note on my window.
You might as well left fucking honey out on the counter for the fucking bear.
I said, dear Canada Post person, please open the door and put the parcel inside the house. There is a bear roaming around the neighborhood, and the bear is very hungry. And there's food in the parcel, right? So I did that in the morning, and when I came back at lunchtime, there was no parcel yet. And I said, oh geez, I hope the bear just didn't come and get it or whatever. I don't know, but and like the guy maybe didn't want to open my door and put it in, right? So I go into the back of my yard just to look around to see if the bear's around, and I see there's about 3 or 4 garbage bags, like garbage, spread around behind my shed where this bear's been hanging out, and that's the first time I've seen that. Like garbage. Like he's been hanging out down there, picking apart garbage bags. Well, because he spilled that bucket of oil back there, and that smells good and everything, so he's hanging out down there. He was licking the ground again. I seen him licking the ground in that same spot. So, I ended up finding my box of Mountain House and Cliff Bars in the parcel part of my mailbox. It was a small enough box that would fit in. So I said, okay, I got the food for the trip. Anyways, so yesterday morning, which was Wednesday, just yesterday, I go to burn a little bit of garbage. There was a box of crackers, empty box of crackers in my fire pit in my yard, and I just wanted to go burn that because I was leaving for like 4 days, right? I didn't want the bear coming to sniff my fire pit. So I go to torch that, and I'm trying to get it going. This is before work at 7:30 in the morning. Yesterday. And I hear the bear go up a tree behind my shed. He's hanging out there again, you know? So I said, okay, you little bugger, enough of you. I'm going in the house, grab my pellet gun, pop it back, and I go there, okay. And he's like, I'm right, like, he's in that tree, like right there, that far away. And I'm right here, and I squat down because it had to see him. And I go, right in the butt, eh? And the bear's like, oh, that hurt. He snorts. And he's starting to panic, right? And I'm cocking it back again, and I'm loading my pellet gun. And again, right in the ass. This time now, he's starting to come down the tree, and I'm putting my 3rd round in.
Third round in.
Third pellet. And by the time he got to the ground and started to take off and run away, I got my 3rd shot right in the ass, and he took off, running for the highway.